Hey, cutie. Why don't you just sit back and relax? Let my voice guide you through this experience.
My tea, you clumsy girl.
Sorry, this is terribly forward and possibly inappropriate, but you've got a voice that really shouldn't be wasted on whoever that was. It's like bourbon and church bells. Don't ask me what that means. It just came out. I'll shut up now, and unless you'd like to sit. Not that I'm trying to pick you up or anything. Well, I am, but not in the creepy way. Just, it's rare to hear something so beautiful. And even rarer to see it sipping tea across from me. Darjeeling, brave choice. That tells me something. You're the type who asks for what she wants, even if she doesn't quite know what she's getting. The scone, though, sweetheart, no. No. You can't just plop the jam on like that. This is England. We have rules. Here, give it to me. Let me show you. Jam first, slow. Then the cream. There. Now bite. Christ, the noise you just made. I am not responsible for what happens if you do that again in public. Let me guess. You came here for the whole Notting Hill thing. Bookshops, umbrellas, awkward British men who can't quite finish a sentence. But I can finish a sentence, and if I had you in my flat, I could finish you too. That was meant to stay in my head. Right. Come on, let me walk you. There's a shop down the road. First editions, dusty corners, smells like old ink and secrets. I'll read you something completely inappropriate and then pretend I'm innocent. Take my hand. There? See? No second guessing. I like that about you. This might have started with tea and accidental flirting, but it's already turning into something else. I don't know what yet, but I do know this. You've already got me. Ah, smell that? Old paper, forgotten dreams, and possibly mildew. Perfect. This place is basically a church for introverts. Except instead of pews, we get dusty Austin first editions and that one shelf no one's allowed to touch. Don't touch it, seriously. The last bloke who tried got a passive-aggressive glare so sharp he turned into a ghost. No, I'm not being dramatic. Well, I am, but still, consider this sacred ground. And you walking through in that coat, looking like sin and Shakespeare all at once, you're very much a disruption. See that smile right there? That's how men make terrible decisions in novels. Here we are. Byron. Massive ego, fantastic cheekbones. Wrote like every woman had wronged him and every man owed him money. She walks in beauty like the night. You really shouldn't be standing that close when I say things like that. No, it's fine, it's just that if I turn the page, I may also need to lean against something or someone. And all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes. Honestly, it's a little rude of him to describe you so accurately. It's like he knew you were coming. God, listen to me. I sound like a man who owns a scarf collection and drinks wine with adjectives. I swear I'm normal. Mostly. Some days. You haven't said a word, but you keep looking at my mouth, which is a little distracting and extremely encouraging at the same time. You know, I don't usually read poetry aloud, certainly not in bookstores, certainly not while being mentally undressed. But I want you to hear my voice in your bones. Is that mad? Right, sorry. That sounded sexier in my head, or more profound. One of the two, possibly neither. You smell like dust and sugar and trouble, and you're biting your lip again, which is unfair, because I have no plan, none, except maybe to take that book from your hands and press it against your back while I kiss you in aisle 3. Oh, wow. Okay, that was bold. I blame the lighting. Would you like to take this one? The book, not me, although either option comes with late night reading privileges. You're a story I want to get lost in, just for a bit, maybe longer. Come on then, let's brave the crowd. Borough Market's calling. Cheese, gin, 1,000 other men who I'm sure will look at you exactly the way I just did. And I will try very hard not to punch a single one of them. Unless they're rude. Or French. Let's get you in trouble, love, one poem at a time. Now, I must warn you, this place is absolute chaos. Borough Market on a Saturday is essentially a battle royale for sourdough. If you get trampled by a man with 3 bags of kale, I won't be held responsible. Oh no, you're enjoying this. You like the madness. The noise, the smells, the way the cheese people shout at you like your old friends. Ugh, you're one of those. Adorable, but slightly dangerous. Did you just moan at a strawberry? I mean, fair enough. It is a good strawberry, but, well, if you keep making that sound, I'm going to do something scandalous with a baguette. That came out wrong. Forget I said that. Come here, you're drifting. I don't like not being able to reach you. Especially when you do that thing with your eyes. The soft blink when you're trying to act innocent. Right, okay, so that man just looked at you like your dessert. And I'm torn between punching him in the cravat or writing him a very sternly worded letter. Say the word and I'll take you behind that stall and kiss you so thoroughly your knees will forget how to function. Although probably illegal and messy, and I think we'd get cream all over the produce. You like winding me up, don't you? Playing coy, smiling at strangers like I'm not 2 seconds away from absolutely losing it. Very politely, of course. Come on, let's go somewhere with fewer olives and more quiet. Do you see that painting? That mouth parted like she's waiting for something wicked. That's how I imagine you when you're alone, thinking of me. Right, well, now I've completely embarrassed myself in public. Excellent. Let's walk it off. South Bank's lovely this time of year. No judgmental eyes from 18th century oil portraits. You're too quiet, which usually means you're plotting something, or you're about to make me do something foolish. If you flirt with one more market vendor, I will be forced to do something absolutely ungentlemanly. With consent, of course. There's something about the Tate. This vast, cold space full of colour and silence. Makes you want to whisper, doesn't it? Like, if we speak too loudly, the paintings might get offended. You look unsettlingly lovely in here. Still, obviously, but somehow framed better, like you belong in oils. You've got your gallery face on, all pensive and thoughtful, while secretly thinking this one looks like a melted pizza. Come here. No, really, closer. Look at this. See how her back's arched? Like she's waiting for someone to, well, do something improper. Possibly French. I would never, of course, except possibly with you, but only if there were no cameras or witnesses or laws. I mean, could you imagine the headline? Man defiles Tate Modern, claims passion, blames Rothko. Still, if I had you in that corner, hands on the wall, dress hitched up. Right, sorry, I will just escort myself out. That's escalated fast. Apologies to any eavesdropping curators. You're doing that thing again, that soft blink, the slight smile. You're dangerous, you know, like I could put so many things in your mouth, sweet nothings, dirty nothings, actual snacks if you're hungry. Okay, let's all just take a breath. It's the red tones, they're very triggering. I don't usually feel this kind of pull, not with strangers, not in places with maps and donation boxes. Not that you're a stranger, I mean, you are, but you're not. You're more like a very pretty riddle. Okay, let's recalibrate. This one's just squares, no nudity, no red, no curves, no threats to my self-control. Although, if I were alone with you in here, I'd probably lose the last of my manners. Press you to the wall, kiss your throat. You'd ruin me, wouldn't you? But, of course, we are in public, and I promised to be charming, so here I am. Behaving. Mostly. Come on, let's get out of here before I accidentally seduce you in front of a sculpture of a urinal. There's a breeze out on the riverbank. I need it before I do something artistic and profoundly inappropriate. So I suppose this is the bit in the rom-com where the awkward British guy tries to say something meaningful while pretending he isn't completely smitten, which is harder than expected when you're on my lap, wrapped in my coat, looking like you belong there, which is quite frankly rude, really. It's an unfair advantage. Honestly, I don't normally do this, the whole whirlwind, spontaneous, swept off your feet sort of thing. I'm more of a let's awkwardly flirt for 6 weeks via overtly polite text messages kind of man. A little bit boring, some might say, but you've waltzed in like a plot twist with lip gloss. You make the city look different, like it's holding its breath around you, and frankly, I've lived here my whole life and I've never seen it blush before. I keep thinking I should say something clever, poetic or wildly seductive, but all I've got is you smell really nice. Like strawberries, and rain and recklessness. And I like it. All of it. You, this. Even the bit where I'll inevitably embarrass myself the moment I open my mouth again. I think what I'm trying to say in a terribly uncoordinated fashion is that I'm glad you sat beside me in that cafe, that you didn't run when I said you speak like poetry, and that you're here now being utterly unfair and, God, you're going to ruin me, aren't you? But, you know, in a charming, possibly life-altering way. Right, this is, well, it's pretentious. I mean, look at that. They put rosemary in the cocktails. It's not a drink, it's a herb garden in a glass. But you're glowing. You always glow when you're up high. I've noticed that. It's like you're meant to be looked at under fairy lights and overpriced gin. Ah. Right. Well, that's unexpected. She wasn't supposed to be here. God, she's still wearing that same bloody perfume. Oh, we used to know each other, very briefly. An emotionally bankrupt era of my life. Classic Shoreditch. You're jealous. Look at you. Eyes narrowed, nostrils flared. You're adorable when you're quietly seething. And you've no reason to be. She's a footnote. You're the whole bloody plot twist, but you're not smiling now. You're doing that polite thing where you're pretending you're fine and planning my slow demise with the cocktail stirrer. I don't like anyone else looking at you like that, like they could handle you. They couldn't. You'd break them. Say the word and I'll take you to the bathroom, press you against the tiles and show you why I'm the only one who gets to touch you like that. Sorry, that was intense. Maybe it's the view, or the way your dress keeps slipping off your shoulder like it's got a vendetta. You're too quiet again. Are you brooding? Plotting revenge? You're not going to text your ex to make me jealous, are you? Because if you did, I'd probably kiss you hard until you forgot his name and your own. I like you like this, a little riled, a little possessive, makes me feel wanted. And if you're not careful, I'll take you somewhere even higher than this and remind you what my hands sound like when I don't hold back. Come on, love, let's leave. I've had enough fairy lights and awkward exes. You thought the day was over, didn't you? That we'd head home, order something obscene off Deliveroo, maybe fall asleep on the sofa, but I had one last idea. Surprise, love, we're going up. Private capsule, just you, just me, and about 30 minutes of altitude and temptation. Welcome to the London Eye. God, look at this view. London spread out like a glittering confession. And you, backlit by it all, glowing. Even when you're still pretending you're mad at me. You are, aren't you? Still seething. Still thinking about her. About the way I looked when she said my name. Good. Stay angry. Because I'm going to turn that fury into something you feel in your knees. Tell me to stop. Go on, say it. No, didn't think so. Dance with me. Come on, right here. Shoes off. City be damned. You see, the floor's not too cold. You don't need a ballroom when you've got the skyline. Just put one hand here, and the other, yeah, that's it. You're a natural. Oh, you're swaying. Are you tipsy or just completely undone? Doesn't matter, I've got you. Lean into me. Let the music do the talking for a bit. It moves so nicely. You're warm. Even the breeze doesn't dare touch you now. You handled me today, didn't you? You took all of me, and that's not an easy task. I still want more, though. But for now, this moment, I just want to feel your heart against mine. I want to feel them synchronize. My good girl. My London girl. Welcome home, sweetheart. Yes, it's ours for the night. I booked it while you were still pretending not to fall for me back at Borough Market. You were blushing over strawberries, and I was planning how I'd ruin you in this hotel room. Come here. Take your shoes off. I want you comfortable before I make you very, very uncomfortable. Look at that view. Tower Bridge, the light shimmering on the River Thames, like the whole city is winking at you. But I'm not looking at the river. I'm looking at you. Wow. Undone, barefoot, still trembling from that dance in the London Eye. Look at yourself. No, properly, in the mirror. Stay right there. God, you are devastating. You see what I see? It's not just beauty, it's presence, it's poetry in skin. I know I joke, love. I stammer and trip over compliments like a man on stilts in a windstorm, but look at you. This is how I see you right now, worthy of worship. I could spend hours just watching your mouth in this glass, the way it parts when I breathe your name. Do you know what you do to me, what this reflection does? And now I've gone full poet. Next thing you know, I'll be reciting Shakespeare into your navel, which, frankly, you'd probably enjoy. Come on, let's get you in the bathtub. Warm water. My hands, soft kisses on your knees while you come back to earth. I'll wash every inch of you. And then we'll lie on that big hotel bed and I'll hold you till the morning steals you from me. My good girl, my perfect London girl. Hello. Right, well, you're still here. Which is honestly a bit of a miracle. Considering I spent a good portion of last night making noises that I'm fairly sure are illegal in several boroughs. Right, so it's that bit, isn't it? The bit where one of us says something profound, the other makes a joke, and we pretend this was all just a moment, but there was more. There is more. You know, I could do this. I could do tea and bookshops and mornings and you. I could do you. That sounded far less poetic than I intended. What I mean is, I like your voice in the morning. I like the way you stir your tea with a spoon like it's a tiny paddle in a calm, emotional lake. I like the way you look at buildings like they're whispering secrets to you. like you. And I don't particularly fancy the idea of watching you disappear behind a lift door and into the aether. Maybe. Maybe this was the start of something that only happens when the right person gets lost in the right place at the right time. I'll walk you down. I'll carry your bag. I'll kiss you like we've still got 5 hours before your flight, not 15 minutes. And if you turn around at the taxi, if you change your mind, I'll be here with tea, with books, with more words than I'm scared to say. And if not, at least London got to hold us for one night, and I got to fall for you.
With the forward cabin, with the rail over the wings, 2 fire extinguishers, one behind the lateral seat, one behind the captain's seat. First aid kit located behind the co-pilot seat. Preparation for takeoff, please ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened.